Okay guys, so we have finally made it to the end of my Texas Chainsaw Massacre reviews, which means we're now up to the ranking. So let's get into this video. Okay, so if you are new to this channel, hello, welcome to Meg's Movies. I hope you stay and subscribe. But yes, so we have finally made it. This is my ranking of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre films. So this is all the way from 1974, the original, to the 2022 movie we got this year. So obviously this will be going from worst to best, and this will be really quick, just for the simple fact of I have already done individual reviews for these films. There is a playlist, go and check that out. I'll put it in the description as well for you to click onto and check all the reviews. But I have reviewed each and every one of these films. So it'll probably be a quick little say about the film and then we'll be moving on. Okay, so like I said, this will be going from worst to best. So I'm just going to scoot over so I can then put a picture. Okay, so I've got my little list here. So at number 9, this will shock some people, is Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. This one, I cannot even remember what happened. It was that forgettable. And that's why it's at the very bottom of my list. I really didn't enjoy this film. There's one film that's a little bit worse than that, but because this one is so forgettable, I've put it right at the bottom. Okay, and then at number 8, this will be another shocking one. Texas Chainsaw 3D. Did not enjoy this one. I don't know, there were certain little bits I did enjoy more. Like I enjoyed the some of the characters, I enjoyed some of the kills, but unfortunately for me, the whole trying to make Leatherface an anti-hero by the end of the film, did not enjoy. So this is my number 8 film of this franchise. Okay, and at number 7, this is the one that everyone puts at the bottom of their list, but this one's only just a little bit higher just because of the fact of it's so weird that I just want to watch it again for the weirdness, and that is Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. Yes, this is my number 7. How weird is that? You'd think that'd be right at the bottom, but for me, I think because it's got Matthew McConaughey in it and how weird and creepy he was in this film, I think I just want to put it a little bit higher just because I enjoyed his character. It's so weird. I want to watch it again just to see that weirdness. Okay, so at number 6 we have the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre film. Don't kill me for this, don't kill me for putting it this low-ish in the ranking. I did enjoy this film, do not get me wrong. I like how creepy it was, I like the cinematography and stuff like that. But for me, I did not enjoy it as much as I thought I was going to. It was okay, it was decent. I can see why people say it's a classic and I can see why it's so high up on some people's lists. But for me, this is my own personal opinion and I'm very 50-50 on the film. Okay, and now we're into the top 5. So at number 5 is the 2022 Texas Chainsaw Massacre film. I didn't mind this film. I know quite a few people didn't enjoy it, but I did. I liked some of the kills, but there was just certain aspects of it I didn't enjoy, and yeah, I don't know how often I'd go back to that one, but it wouldn't be one I skip either. Okay, and then at number 4 we have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The New Beginning. So this was the prequel film to the remake, and I actually quite enjoyed this one. It was so it was like the kills were so brutal, and I'm one of those people that likes sort of like the gore kind of side of things of horror. I never used to, but now I kind of do. I think it's because just like the special effects and stuff, I love seeing that. But no, I did enjoy this prequel. Some of the questions that I needed answered got answered, and then there were certain ones that didn't need to be answered. But I did enjoy this film and would probably watch this again. Not straight away, but I would probably watch it. Okay, and then into my top 3. So at number 3 we have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Now this is such a weird film. It's so weird when you think about it, because you think the original was so creepy, so serious, and then you go to this one and you've got Leatherface hitting on a girl, you've got this character called Stretch, and it's more of a comedy and stuff like that. I think that's why I've put it so high up on my list, is because it was a bit more of a comedy, and I do enjoy my horror comedies a little bit more. But no, I would definitely watch this one again. This would be one of the ones I'd go straight for, probably. Especially these three. They would be my go-to ones for this franchise. And then at number 2 we have Leatherface. So this is the prequel to the original film. So this is basically more of an origin story of Leatherface. And I really enjoyed it. I was quite shocked at how they did it. Again, it was just, it's all about crazy people. It's just, I think when they do something unique and different, that's when I enjoy it more. Especially when I was so used, because I was watching these films back to back, I was so used to seeing the same things play out in each film, whereas with this one, it didn't as much, which I absolutely enjoyed. I liked seeing something a little bit different, and it was nice to see the origin story of Leatherface. There were some little things I didn't like in the film, but it's all good. And then at number 1, this is the one that people told me I would enjoy the most, and obviously clearly it is at number 1 for a reason. And that is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the 2003 remake. Yes, that is my top film of the franchise. I really enjoyed this remake. It was really good. I liked, there was this certain shots that they did. The cinematography was great. The characters were great. Sheriff Hoyt, Leatherface, the characters. I can understand now why they changed the names on the films, because obviously it's a remake. They want to change the names. But you can see who was supposed to be who and stuff like that. And I actually, like I said, I really ended up enjoying this film. And this is one I definitely would go back to the most. So yes, that is my Texas Chainsaw Massacre ranking. I told you it'd be fairly quick. But I don't mind this franchise, don't get me wrong. But I just did not get into it as much. For me, I'd rather go for something like Nightmare on Elm Street or Scream or Child's Play. With this franchise, after watching it, it will not be my go-to franchise, unfortunately. But like I said, I enjoyed all the films in some little way. Well, except for the 9th one. Did not enjoy that at all. But the rest, there were little things I enjoyed. And so yeah, I think this would be a franchise I would watch again. But I think it would just be a Halloween month setting. And even then, it would be a, I'll try and watch this franchise during Halloween. Or at least I'll try and at least watch a couple of the films. It wouldn't be my go-to like Nightmare on Elm Street or Scream. So yeah, really hope you enjoyed this ranking. Let me know if there's any other series you'd like me to check out. I know Jamie Powell commented, I think it was on my Instagram or one of my YouTube videos, for me to check out Critters. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like me to check out Critters. And if you did enjoy this video, do give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to this channel, then hit that subscribe button and the notification bell down below. And also leave me your ranking in the comments down below. I'd love to see where you guys have placed yours. And yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!